And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Sarthe Highway Patrol YouTube channel, where we have the Sarthe Highway Patrol Motorsports Race Team Season 1, Race 5 of the first race series conducted by Mr. B Mounts, as we see in front of us. And of course, we have two fierce contenders here today, TTK Vaughn and TSF 11, both in their AMG Mercedes street cars, and they're going to perform their playoff race here, and they're just going to get started doing a parade lap, and we're going to be doing 5 laps tonight per the usual. And of course, I have missed a couple of these races, but Manji, tell us a little bit about this race in particular. Who are these guys that are racing, and where are they currently placing in the actual leaderboard?
I don't have the leaderboard standings on me right now, but I believe this is a middle bracket shootout for the upper 8. So if I'm not mistaken, this is 4th and 5th place respectively. Duking it out here. With that, middle bracket shootouts usually place the closest skilled individuals together, as opposed to, say, a top bracket shootout where it's 1st and 8th or something, along that line.
I see. Well then, and we are actually tuning in live with on board with TSF 11. TSF 11, can you tell us more about this this race here? You ready to take a W, or what are we thinking?
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't had good luck for like the last basically this entire series, so I'm just hoping I don't fuck it up,
I see, and of course, now on board with TTK Vaughn. And how about you? What are you thinking about this race here?
My highest place for this whole season has been in a drift event. Honestly, I haven't been the type for grip here, so this is going to be pretty interesting for me.
All right.
Not the greatest practice sessions I wanted, but I hope I can put up a challenge.
I see. Well, gentlemen, here we go. Best of luck. And SHP MRT, race 5, here we go.
Double file, 40 miles an hour. Green, green, green.
And we are off. Down the main straight, up to turn 1. And TTK Vaughn trying to hit that inside here as we come around turn 2. Will he get it? On into turn 3 to turn 4. Vaughn is just, he's hanging in there, doing what he can to hang out with Mr. Blitz, or 11 here.
He's definitely maintaining the gap. Really, the concern right now is who's going to slip up first. These are both pretty evenly matched drivers in the series. Despite Vaughn stating that he only scored the highest in the drift event, he's still an exceptionally talented driver in our roster. So I'm not going to discount him out of this race.
And of course, consistency here is absolutely of most importance here. And all we can do is just hope that the practice pays off, of course.
So it looks like we're about to complete our first lap here. The gap between Blitz and Vaughn, literally non-existent, less than half a second. They're both neck and neck up this way.
Absolutely.
Little run to the outside on Vaughn. That's not going to hurt him too bad. Still maintains same gap distance. He actually kind of closed a bit with that.
Yes.
On that exit there.
Absolutely. And honestly, this is, I got to be honest, this is starting to turn out to be quite the battle here between the two competitors. Friendly competitors, of course. Coming back around turn 2 and rounding out, and I gotta say they are doing a great job, or at least Vaughn here is doing a great job at holding on with the blitz here. A little wide on the exit of that. Lost a little time on that as well.
Gentlemen, that's just going to be, I'm not going to give you an actual warning, but just mind that area, don't go too wide.
And of course, one of the racers here receiving a warning from the race official. Doesn't seem like it's going to be any big of a deal. On the stream here, Mr. Jimmy Conjure himself says good luck to both drivers, and absolutely, but I don't think these guys will need it because these guys are top-notch performers. Isn't that right, Manji?
I mean, yeah, these two drivers are, like I said, they're one of the more exceptionally skilled members in our roster. Blitz, he has always shown consistent performance, and quite honestly, throughout his season, he's actually shocked me a few times with a couple upsets of his, being out there, you know, performing faster than MRT legends such as Fathead. He's outpaced him a couple times on the track, and I raised my eyebrow watching that, and I was like, wow, like, he's definitely got something going for him. Vaughn is same thing as well. He's shown up, and he's given me a run for my money plenty of times, so hats off to him and being able to do so. It's definitely, I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but if you're keeping up with me, you're doing fantastic.
Now, Monty, tell us more about these guys. Are either of these guys using a wheel here, or what's their, do we know what type of equipment they're using?
I didn't really specify that with them. Honestly, there's no restriction on what equipment you can use in these races. Hell, you could use a Pac-Man joystick and an A and B button for all I care. As long as you can drive and compete properly, Johnny, relax. As long as you can compete and drive properly, there's really no worries about it.
Absolutely. Well, going back to the race here, it does seem as if Blitz has kind of led off a good little bit. There seems to be at least about a second and a half of time. I'm not sure if we have the exact time difference up here.
Vaughn overshot that chicane, and that is going to hurt him dearly.
Absolutely. Most definitely. That very well could just be it. As a matter of fact, unless something happens with Blitz. Oh my god,
something grand has to happen in favor of Vaughn, because that just put his time gap from a near 2 second flat to 6.8. Yeah, something's gonna have to go in his favor and fast. He's got 2 laps to figure it out.
Well, at least we will certainly see how this figures out here today. Furthermore, from our sponsors, this race is sponsored by El Burrito Loco of Rockford, Illinois. Step inside today and get you some damn good tacos or burritos in Rockford, Illinois. They have many locations around the North Illinois area. And of course, one of our very own SHP members, their parents own a franchise. How about that? So stop in to El Burrito Loco today and get you some damn good burritos and tacos, man. Authentic as hell.
Also like to give a shout out to our 2 affiliates, the Patriots Veterans Hockey Program. Go check them out if you haven't yet. And the TTK Racing Organization, who has also been a tuning sponsor of the SHP Motorsports Series. We thank them for all the help they've given us, and we certainly appreciate having them on board.
Absolutely. Sponsors and affiliates are always such a great thing. You know, they do such a great job at bringing the community together and allowing for us to be able to partake in such things, man. It's truly incredible. Back to the race here, we see that Blitz has absolutely taken off and he's doing the damn thing, Manji. I got to tell you. It's very unfortunate to see that Vaughn is I don't know, that one issue back there at the chicane didn't really turn out so well. It's very unfortunate to see, man.
That may have just been the dagger in the heart, unfortunately, because, you know, from my experience with these types of races, you make a mistake like that, you get in your head about it, and the next thing you know, the rest of the race is just overdriving and falling backwards.
Absolutely, almost as if
it-
it's a compounding issue, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I can see Vaughn just kind of enjoying himself in the back, taking some slides on the turn. So,
100%.
I
Oh,
think
there he goes.
I think he's accepted his position, and we know the outcome here. But hey, it was still a great show for those first few laps. Hats off to the drivers for coming out today and doing what they do best.
Absolutely. And he's getting swervy back there, as we saw. Might also say very lovely livery that Vaughn is using with the anime on the side. Of course, we see that Vaughn is certainly a man of culture, as we certainly expect. Look at him go! Absolutely,
he's having a lot of fun there. Hey, I mean, you may be walking out with a loss, but he's having fun with it. So that's what makes this great.
Look at him! Jesus Christ, he's taking a couple of victory donuts there. Except, anyways, so of course we see that Blitz. Of course, he took the W on this one, man.
It may not have been a victory on the track, but he certainly won some people's hearts with that.
Absolutely. Now, of course, James on the stream says, "Did someone say burritos and tacos?" Well, in fact, we did. Hit up Fidesz GT350 today to learn more. All right, so of course this concludes the race. TSF 11 or Blitzkrieg has won the race number 5 of the SHP MRT Patrol Cup playoffs. So thank you for joining in, and of course, hope you like what you saw here today. If you'll want to see more, go ahead and like and subscribe if you want. That's cool. If not, okay. We'll see you on the next one, and we'll have a SHP Highway Simulator lobby up very shortly. So, thank you so much, and we'll see you. Peace.